It's time for round 5 here at the Hurley Pro. The first heat in the one-on-one format is 2 goofy footers, and they've been on tour for a long time, but believe it or not, first time going one-on-one for a spot into the quarterfinals. So Jadson, Ace, they've had round 1 heats together. They had one round 4 heat together. They're to the quarterfinals. Potts, things got pretty fiery at the start with a pretty aggressive paddle battle.
Yeah, well, Ace Buchan commanding that inside position, and well, very nervous moments right there. They both had a look at the right, deciding that they were too deep on that occasion. Jaddy backing off, which was a good move there. Ace Buchan in prime position and takes advantage of that first wave. Not a lot of vertical face on it, but just a nice little opener for Ace. Little confidence builder too, just showing who's boss at the beginning of that heat right there. Let's have a look. You can see both guys looking at the right, and that's when Ace decided, you know what, we are both too deep on that occasion. It is more of a left than a right, and look at them rubbing shoulders. Jadson keeping a very close eye on Ace. And Ace opens up with a couple of beautiful turns. That first one right there, probably the best maneuver of the wave, and then just hooks into a nice, smooth, clean, wrapping cutback. So a series of nice little inside moves, not going to be a huge score. And then right behind him, Jadson Andre deciding to keep up pace with Ace Buchan. A little bit of whitewater on the face, so traditionally a lot harder to surf, but Jadson Andre, look how much energy this guy brings to his surfing. Watch this turn right here, jamming it, and then straight up through the lip there. A little bit more conviction on his maneuver.
For him, it didn't work out all the way because Jadson actually got just a decimal point of a higher score. You see him bang off the top right there. Jadson just blowing up in the lip. Another sweep in the corner. I mean, it is so fun to watch these guys and how fast they get up into that bowl. It's crazy going for a 4th turn there. Beautiful finish. So, you know, Jadson fired up, ready for more.
How close they're going to get to really try to force the issue. The last wave, though, for Jaddy, Potts, 7-1-7.
Yeah, Jadson back out and in position, and here he goes again. I mean, this guy has got so much energy, maybe almost as much as Strider at the moment, but as Jadson comes around the section, blows the tail out. He's a very busy surfer, isn't he, Joe? He likes to catch a lot of waves. He likes to get that rhythm going, and this is exactly playing into Jadson Andre's hands. 5.93 on the opening account there, and it's going to give him a lot of confidence moving forward, I think. Even though Ace outpositioned him on that first wave, Jadson outscored him on the second.
And then Jordy always surfing with power and you know, incredible maneuver. So I was like, I'm gonna see it here. I'm gonna wait for the bomb, and that's what I did. But unfortunately, the bombs didn't come my way, and actually not on our heat. And now it's bumping. But yeah, just, you know, I sat out there just waiting for the waves, and on the last minute I caught the last one too.
We'll see in the quarters later today. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Rosie. This exchange continues. Toledo looking over his shoulder to see one of the better sets we've had in a while. Ace already out, still Jadson firing away out the back. Big section to work with, hammers it vertically. In the battle of the goofy foots, fighting for a spot into the quarterfinals. Every time those sets come through, it just gets everybody psyched and on their feet. How'd you like Jadson start here, Potts?
Yeah, watch this first turn, Joe. Just big hooking maneuver. Wow. He's brought a lot of power into his surfing, hasn't he? So he's done a lot of hard work on that rail game. Obviously, Jadson's aerial game, we all know about that, but this is a side of his surfing that has improved immensely. Just those big backside hooks, that felt good for Jadson. And he is going to get a nice backup for that 7-1-7. Ace Buchan, first wave of the set, first turn, beautiful. Second turn, sliding tail out, showing some variety. Third turn, nice and clean again, so just milking this one all the way through. Ace Buchan, renowned as one of the best backhand surfers on tour, and renowned for loving those claims as well. So a good, solid wave for Ace Buchan. He always seems to get that board in the right position at the right time. Beautiful bottom turn, and the body language, amazing from Ace Buchan. And scores slowly trickling through, and it's looking dangerous for Jadson once this next score gets locked in.
What an exchange. Ace Buchan controlling the set, getting on that first wave. So far in his career at the CT level of lowers, and he's going to grab this wave under Ace's priority. Swings that nice and vertically, nice hack again. Perfect flow and rhythm. Wow. Straight up again. Andre, little wrap into the inside corner. Not a bad wave to take under.
Absolutely incredible. Let's have a look. Watch this first turn, just straight into it. Nice and vertical, but gets that rotation off the top. You know, a lot of guys kind of get that almost that windshield wiper effect, whereas Jadson gets it up there and then drives out of it. I mean, that was an incredibly surfed wave for such a short one as well. Space.
See the execution, see where they put the board, see how hard they're pushing, and you know what? Ace is just so perfected in that lip line. It's crazy how good. They call him the surgeon for a reason, and you know what? That was a perfect example of his nickname right there. Unfortunately for me, though, I'm losing a goofy foot in this heat, and that's not okay.
Sorry about that, Waz. Both in form. Jadson had to get past Medina to get this far. Ace always with some incredible hooks, and that precise timing off the lip is incredible, even pushing a little bit on that tail slide towards the inside corner. Just to add to that, Potts, why was Ace often getting called maybe the best?
He's fighting for his life on tour right now, and you can see it's coming out and he's surfing. Here he goes again.
Under priority, Andre's looking for something big above the lip. There's the wind up, big full rotation. Would have been a massive score. The amount of energy he put into that full road, nice and high. I think he's pulled about 1,000 airs on the left, but this one would have been incredible.
Yeah, look at the speed that he gets, and a complete rotation. Had he landed that, that was going to be a massive score. Connecting nicely with the lip, getting that projection now that sort of the board spins all the way around, facing straight back at the beach and just landing just a little bit on the tail. I'm so glad Jadson picked up surfing. What a guy he is.
Having a look now, Andre still under priority of Ace as we come off the break. Going to turns now. But staying active, that's just going to be another throwaway score to keep his momentum nice and hot. Ace now leaves that mark out the back. Seeing something in this right. Solid start, vertical, more of a carving snap on the next effort. Off the top again to set up a little whitewater hack, and then fits in a big blowtail finish. Got a couple of...
It was a smaller wave. Jadson Andre, a little bit of a mistake right here. Should have waited, play some patience. He needs a 7.64, so he's going to need a solid wave to get that. I reckon he's going to have to go to his backhand, which he's been dropping big scores on his backhand. So let's have a look at Ace here. Nice opening maneuver again, just fitting the turns in right where they need to be. And this last maneuver here, probably the best one, I think. To be able to get it nice and vertical and throw the tail out there. I think he's only just going to better that 5.50, increase his score lines. Unfortunately. That's the thing of surfing, Joe. Look at that. Another couple of seconds on the clock, and Jadson's maybe got that 8.61.
He's going to paddle into this thing like he still has time to let off some steam. Left chasing an 8.61. Ace Buchan takes the big win to move on into the quarterfinals, where he'll have a matchup with former world champ Adrian Buchan.